Oh. Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy, the insurance junkie, your fiduciary fella, the all-star advisor, Alonzo Hall. And I've returned today to whap and tap on your head with another episode of a Fiscal Friday. So, what I'm going to do today is going to be similar to a buddy of mine, K Business Talk. And I'm going to go live with it. But it's going to be very brief. I'm not going to do any panels or anything. But I want to go over a little bit of a financial topic or a fiscal topic today before I do my late night show. Take a look at my nice little haircut. I had to get the 1980s fade, the Nino Brown. In honor of me about to be hitting my 40s, right? We're getting old. We ain't little kids no more. So, what I want to show you guys is another carrier I work with, which is Nationwide. And they have a little bit of new software that they just rolled out for us, which is an asset allocation tool. So, I'm going to share that with you guys. And that looks a little bit like this. So, as it says here, you want to identify your investment style. So your investment style is based on a number of factors, including your target retirement date, your personal goals, your tolerance for risk, and how much income you think you'll need in retirement. If you're not sure whether your investment style is conservative, moderate, or aggressive, we can help you determine which portfolio model may be right for you. Just complete the following questionnaire in the asset allocation tool to review your investment style, fund asset classes, and investment options. Funds may be listed for reference, but the tool will not choose the funds for you. Do you know your investment style? What's going on? I'm listening. So let's begin the questionnaire. So question 1 is going to be about your age. So why do financial advisors or even financial programs like this ask you about your age? Generally, you'll either get how old are you currently or how old do you want to be when you retire, or a combination of those two. Even if it's something as simple as life insurance. Malika, how you doing? Even if it's something as simple as life insurance, they're going to ask you how old you are and how old you want to be when you retire, because they need to identify and protect your lifestyle. If you want to be 28 when you retire and you're 27 right now and you need $7.4 million to retire, well, it's going to be real hard to go from 0 to 7.4 million overnight. However, you can come to a strategy with it if your plan is to retire at 60. Plus, at 28, let's say you do have the 7.4 million, you need to know how much you have to live the rest of your life, because people can go through $7.4 million like that, or they can live their entire life off of that. You can go through it real quick when you go, oh yeah, I just bought a house for $1 million or $2 million cash. Well, you still have to pay maintenance, taxes, bills and all that, and that's a lot of money. That can be hundreds of thousands of dollars per month, right? People don't think about that when they say, I want to buy this humongous 17-bedroom, like 50 Cent bought the Mike Tyson mansion. Great in theory, but when you got a house that has 18 bathrooms where there's plumbing, you got to keep all of those bathrooms clean, away from mold. You have to make sure that they all continuously are used so that the water doesn't go stale and moldy. There's a lot of factors into that. So I'm going to increase this screen because it looks like it might be small to you guys to see. So let's take a look here. Step 1. So your current age is minus 35 to 49. So when do you anticipate taking regular cash distributions from your account? So you actually want to know when you plan on starting to distribute money from your account. Less than 5 years, 5 to 9 years, 10 to 15 years, more than 15 years, or I do not anticipate taking cash distributions. So I'm going to say 10 to 15 years, right? Around 55, I'm going to start taking distributions. Again, this is for me. This is why we use these tools, and this is why you use these tools with a financial advisor. This is why I don't like your fake Wall Street gurus. Wall Street trapper is scamming people. Not exactly, but this is part of the reason why it's very dangerous to listen solely to people like him. He's giving information, and a broken clock is right twice a day. Great, right? Difficulty is this. Number one, he's not licensed. So what does that mean? That means there's no recourse, right? So like, if in the normal world, if somebody punches you in the face, you can take recourse by punching them back in the face. Well, in this essence, because Wall Street Trapper is not a licensed financial professional, he can walk up to you, punch you in the face, and then there's nothing you can do about it to him. So, moving forward, that is why you want to get this, because your situation is going to be very different from your next door neighbor or your best friend who's like, hey, I invested in this with Wall Street Trapper. Or even, when people come together with these investment clubs, right? We're all going to invest in ABC. Well, it seems kind of cool when you're putting a couple of $100 in there at a time. But investments start generally at $25,000 a pop. Usually it's like $10,000 or 100 shares, whichever's more expensive, right? So the shit sounds nice because dudes are like, I have an E-Trade account, a Vanguard account, blah, blah, blah. What's going on, Mulatto? The reality of the situation, however, is those accounts don't let you trade in the open market. Now, most people don't know that because they're not an accredited investor, so they don't know that they're just buying their shares from, Fidelity. That's neither here nor there. So, in addition to your current employer-sponsored retirement plan, do you have other retirement plan benefits such as a defined benefit pension or defined contribution sharing plan? 9 times out of 10, most people say no, because most people think, I got this job, they got a retirement account for me, I'm good. I got a 401k, I'm good. Well, excuse me, y'all, I got a sweet tooth, so I'm chewing bubble gum. I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes because it's bad for my health, and I can't run around being an advocate of black male health while simultaneously committing suicide. Right? So, we all have our flaws, right? Nobody's perfect. Everybody's 2-3 steps above a hot mess, but everybody's perfect online. I had to go get touched up because it sharpened up my part. So I look like dope boy Troy. So most people figure their 401k is going to be enough for them to retire off of. But how many old ladies do you see today checking receipts at Walmart? Quite a bit. Why is that? Because your 401k is something called period certain. So it only pays out for a certain amount of time. So they're going to tell you when you retire, hey, everyone's life is amazing on Instagram. Exactly. So at your retirement, they're going to tell you, hey, you're 65. This $200,000 you have in your 401k, we're going to pay you $20,000 a year for 10 years. After that, you're on your own. So year 11, you should die because you don't have any money coming in. And so from 65 to 75, you were living it up, buying your grandkids stuff, going on trips, whatever. 75 comes, you're out of money. You're back at Walmart checking receipts. So that's why you actually want to have a retirement account outside of your job. So let's continue. So this is how you test your risk tolerance. If $100,000 was invested at the beginning of the year, which example best describes your tolerance for risk? So potential reward versus risk. Portfolio A, 95,000 versus to 115,000. Right? So your reward is you could earn 15,000, but you could lose 5,000. Portfolio B, 90,000, 125,000. So you could lose 10,000, but you could earn 125,000. Portfolio C, 85,000 to 140. So again, you could lose here, right? 85,000, or you could earn the 140,000. Or portfolio D, 80,000 to 150. So for me, I'm in the C category. I have a fairly high risk tolerance, but I have time on my side. Now, and see, worker, what's going on, bro? While riskier than bond investments, stock investments offer the potential of higher long-term investment returns. What is your feeling about investing a portion of your money in stock investments? I am concerned that stock investments are too risky and would prefer a higher allocation to bonds. So that's somebody with a lower risk tolerance. JP, what's going on? And in fact, guys, while I'm at it, give me 1 second because I want to do something really quick. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. So what I want to do is everybody actually should be doing this because I did put a poll up, and in that poll, the number one concern of people was planning for retirement. In fact, give me 1 second. I want to see. I'll give you guys the results of that poll. Where is it? Here. So, of the respondents, I got 10 votes. Hold on, I'm sure. So, of the results here, I got 10 votes. The cost of real estate, caring for aging parents or children, debt, saving for retirement, or other. Half of the votes went to saving for retirement. So that tells me that folks are concerned with their retirement. So you need to click the link that I just put into the chat because that link will help you with a retirement plan. It's a do-it-yourself retirement plan. It was in the, it was in my community tab. What's going on, Callie? Yeah, it was in my community tab a few days ago, Malika. Don't worry, I'll be doing more of that stuff as I start playing around with this internet stuff a little bit more. Right? But let me go back to sharing this asset allocation tool. And this is one of the carriers we work with, Alana. So you have access to this too. So to my folks on the West Coast, right? I know you guys realize that the reality of things is if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you build a team. So what I'm doing is I'm building a team. And actually, Callie Homesteading with Pooh Bear is part of my team. She is a licensed advisor out of California. So now we literally have you covered from the East Coast to the West Coast. I'm based in New York. She's based in California. So anything in between, we will be able to service you. Okay? And it's not just us two, but this is what lets you guys understand I have a team. So feel welcome to come work with me because it's not just me. I have a multitude of individuals who work on the team with me. So, I'm sorry, let me continue here. So, while riskier than bond investments, stock investments offer the potential of a higher long-term investment returns. What is your feeling about investing a portion of your money in stock investments? I am concerned that stock investments are too risky and would prefer a higher allocation to bonds. I understand there is additional risk with stock investments and would consider having a more balanced allocation to stocks and bonds. I understand there may be some additional risks in stock investing, but the opportunity to achieve a long-term growth with a higher allocation to equities is worth a serious consideration. I understand the risks, but recognize there are growth opportunities in stock markets and would like to maximize those opportunities. So I'm going to go with the third. I understand the additional risk, but I'm open to taking a look at it. Bro Genius, what's going on? So you want to make sure that as you're going through this asset allocation tool or the process with a financial advisor or the process that's in the link that I gave you guys, I'll give it to you again. When you fill that out, we go from there. So, given the volatility of the capital markets, your account value will fluctuate over time. The three choices below show potential account value ranges after a 3-year investment period. If you were to invest $50,000, which portfolio would you select? A, account value range of $48,000 to $53,000, account value range of $45,000 to $58,000, or account value range of $40,000 to $60,000. So for me, I'm a moderate to high risk investor because I'm willing to take that chance to lose the $10,000 to get to the point of the $60,000. So, like I said, moderately aggressive, right? So, if you don't like our recommendations, select another portfolio model or repeat the questionnaire. So my selected model shows here that I'm moderately aggressive. So, as a moderately aggressive person, investor, I would put 24% of my investments into international stocks, 5 into small stocks, 9 into mid cap, and 37% into large cap. Only 18% into bonds, and 7% into capital preservation. Of course, this is because, number one, I know my investment style. Number two, I know how investment works, but the way these questions are asked, it allows you to give your honest opinion. So for me, $10,000 loss isn't that big of a deal. It's not the end of the day for me. Some people might be like, whoa, I'm not trying to lose $10,000 like that. It takes me a while to get it. It takes everybody a while to get it. But for me, it may be a little different for you. And you may make more money than me. But losing $10,000 may hurt you more than me. Because, again, just like I said, you can't invest the same way your best friend invests, because your best friend has child support. You don't. Your best friend doesn't have a car payment. You do. Your best friend's house is paid off. Yours isn't. Your best friend, however, doesn't have a tenant renting the apartment from them, giving them $500 a month of overflow income. So you see there how investment styles can differ vastly. At any rate, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. Make sure you hit that like, drop a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're made aware every time I release new content. And as always, share, share, share. Lastly, to contribute to channel growth or to schedule an appointment with a licensed financial professional, the links are in the description of this video. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, white pass, work in progress, every day and see success, white pass, work in progress, every day and see success, white pass, work in progress, every day and see success. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, when people challenge you, they don't challenge you to challenge you, but they challenge you to challenge you. Accept the challenge. Salute.